when we say we need to practice Buddhism or meditate. And this is not the meditation where you think of sort of sitting and thinking nothing or focused. Yeah, it's a focus, no doubt. But it's not necessarily single one, like a worshipping or something. Not that way. Sort of really looking in those things. And particularly ourselves, where we are and what is our situation. Although I thought it doesn't matter who you are. Who you are really doesn't matter who you are. Who you are, you cannot really tell. You have to be referenced. You have to be referenced, right? I think I told you so many times, but now is about decades ago. So this tricycle told me to give a talk in New York, Center Park, for the Change of Mind Day. And there's so many speakers. Some friend of mine, I was going through, and they told me, Rimpoche, what are you going to talk? I said, I don't know. I'm going to listen. So when I got in there, I saw so many people I couldn't listen. The opportunity I had to listen is there's some woman who's sitting there, burning completely by sunshine, beat up, and then thinking, saying that we're spending our time here for thinking all the time who we are and who we are. So my thought came, who we are. What do I care who we are? And shall we say this? And I thought maybe the Americans don't like it. So then suddenly at that moment, the Joseph Goldstein walked by. We already talked. He walked by. So I thought, oh, I can ask Joseph whether they like it. If I say, I don't care who. So I tried to follow up, I tried to get up. This was decades ago. I have a difficult to get up then. So I followed him, and he got a very long leg. He's going like this, right? And I sort of running, and I couldn't catch him. By the time when I realized I was halfway down there, still I'm not catching him. Then the speaker started saying, our next speaker is running down there. Come back. So I really thought we don't care who we are, but I don't know whether I said it or not, I don't remember. But I remember that following Joseph Goldstein, couldn't catch him. So really it doesn't matter. If you're going to say, I'm so and so, and you have to say, I use this sometimes. I used to say, I was Dr. Joe Blow in the 16th century in the Sussex, England, right? So you refer to doctor, you refer to name, which is giving. You refer to Sussex, you refer to England, you refer to 16th century. To make sense, it has to be so many references. Why? Why? Because we exist dependently. We do not exist We only exist dependently. So that's why one of those points is, Buddha's point here is empty. Anyway, we'll continue the talk next Sunday, but I don't know whether, is there any questions?
You said that we should hold this idea of emptiness, and how does that make our lives better? And how does that make us better people?
This is a very interesting question. It really absolutely makes better person, and it absolutely make our life better. Because whatever we are struggling for is not there. As a simple answer, honestly, simple answer is not there. There is no queen bee or queen ant. So that's it. That makes it better. When there's nothing to be preserved and protected, and there is nothing to be get angry and jealous and hatred and obsession, root of all negative emotions. And when you see it, there is nothing that get hurt and had to be protected. You become kind person to all, honestly. Some people tells me, you're very kind. If it's an honest statement, man, I'm not kind. But there's nothing to be unkind about it. For what? I'm not saying I've seen emptiness, okay? I'm not claiming. So don't misinterpret or something. But even you knew as a knowledge of, heard about it. There's nothing. So the whole idea of being unkind, being all these doesn't exist. It's meaningless. And the people get hurt themselves a lot. Because so and so, this is insult, this is that. It's throwing salt on the wound, all of those. When there's no salt wound, where will throw the salt? Who will take the pain? So that really makes a huge difference. Interesting, you put the question in that way. I answered in that way. Hopefully, it will create some basis for people to think.